Hey guys, Aaron Farmer here with My Sugar Free Journey. We just recently got finished with our 28-day weight loss challenge, and so what I wanted to do is create a video where the most important ideas that we talk about are going to be in one video as it pertains to weight loss. So you feel free to go back and watch all 28 videos. You're going to get a lot more detail, but if you don't want to do that, obviously this is the place that you want to start. So here's the big idea, the main thing that I talk about, the main thing that has helped me lose 150 pounds, that's helped my wife lose over 100 pounds, and it's this. If your insulin is your body's fat storage hormone. If your insulin levels are high, you're getting fatter. If your insulin levels are low, you're getting thinner. That's an oversimplification, but that's basically it. So if you can avoid eating foods that cause your insulin levels to spike, like sugar, grains, potatoes, other empty starches, other easy, simple carbs, things that your body very quickly can convert to glucose. If you can avoid eating those things, then you will begin to lose weight. And again, I've seen it in my own life. I've seen it in the life of my wife, and so I can tell you that this works. So. Just to give you a little more detail, like I said, insulin is your body's fat storage hormone. Your body, whenever you eat something that your body has to convert to glucose, like sugar and the grains and everything like that I said, your blood sugar goes up, and your body treats that blood sugar like a toxin. It goes into almost a panic mode to get that blood sugar out of your bloodstream as fast as possible, because sugar damages your body when it's in large amounts in your bloodstream. So what it does is it uses that insulin to transport that blood sugar to your body's cells, to your body's muscle tissue, so that you can use it for fuel. But if you have more blood sugar than you can use right then and there, then it packs that excess blood sugar away as fat. So most of us, we eat, get up in the morning, we eat breakfast, and it's cereal or toast or oatmeal, something that is high, that causes an insulin reaction. Then we eat lunch, and maybe it's a sandwich on bread. Then we eat an afternoon snack, and it's chips or something like that causes an insulin reaction. And then dinner, maybe we'll have potato, maybe we'll have rice, maybe we'll have bread as a side, but something that causes an insulin reaction. And then maybe we'll have a dessert before we go to bed. And that's kind of a typical day for a lot of people. And what's happened here is that you've eaten every 2 or 3, maybe 4 hours, and every time you've eaten something that's caused an insulin reaction. So you've never given your body a chance to get out of fat storage mode and into fat usage mode, and you just get fatter and fatter and fatter as you go along. So if you can begin to cut those foods out of your diet, your body stays in fat usage mode, because there's no high levels of insulin in your bloodstream. So you cut those harmful foods out of your diet, and you string enough of those days together where you are continuing to not cause that insulin reaction, and good things happen. The weight begins to come off slowly and surely. And it's taken me a year and a half or so to lose 150 pounds, but it's been slow, it's been steady, it's been 2 to 4 pounds a week, but as we've gone through this. So if you can keep your insulin levels down, you can lose weight. So what do you eat? You stay away from snack food, you stay away from fast food, you stay away from convenience food, you stay away from those processed foods, because they're not good for you. Primarily what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to shop at the grocery store for your food. You're going to get most of your food from the meat section, from the produce section, from the dairy section, although I would concentrate mainly on the meat and the produce. Don't be afraid of fat. Fat is fantastic. Fat is what fills you up, and if you're cutting all the carbs out of your diet, you're going to want more fat in your diet anyway. Your body, it's just if your body was a car, if you give your body, if you gave your car gasoline, it's going to use gasoline to run. It's the same type of deal with your body. If you give your body fat, it's going to use that fat to run your body, and you're never going to run out of fat. You just aren't. None of us are. So eat lots of fat in your diet, far more fat than even protein, really. And your body will use that fat in order to lose weight, and you're going to have more energy, and you're going to feel more satiated. You're going to feel more satisfied. You're not going to be as hungry as often if you have a diet that's high in fat. So, and again, I've done this personally for for I don't even know however long I've done it now, and for the first time in my life, all the blood results that I get back from my doctor are totally perfectly normal, up and down the board. And that's never happened before. It certainly didn't happen when I was 400 pounds. I had all kinds of problems with triglycerides and cholesterol and all kinds of issues with my blood. A1C was out of whack, but now I don't have those issues anymore because of the way that I eat. In fact, my wife had type 2 diabetes, and she doesn't have it anymore. So this diet is the cure for type 2 diabetes. And again, my wife wants to tell you that I'm not a doctor, that nothing I say should be taken as medical advice. All I can tell you is that it works. Not only has it worked for me and for my family, but it's every day I listen to the stories of other people who eat like this, and every day I come across stories of people who are taking control of their health and losing weight just by not eating sugars and carbs, and it's really that easy. So if you will click over to the post, there should be a link in the information section of this post, or maybe up in the top right hand corner. Over on the post, I've got a lot of resources that you can take a look at, a lot of recipes that will help you kick the sugar out of your life. There's a couple things that I've written that'll help you, certain things that need to be really in your kitchen to have to be able to cook and be able to make your own food, and that's the best way to make sure that you're eating the right food. 9 easy ways to cut sugar out of your diet. We've got an ebook with 7 fantastic low carb or no sugar breakfast recipes that are fantastic. If you join our daily email, you can get a 28-day 28-day meal plan that we used for our 28-day challenge. All of those resources are available there on the blog. And again, information section below the video has a link. The top right-hand corner, if you're on mobile, will have a link over to the post. There's a link somewhere. Come on over and take a look at the post and make use of those resources. And once you make that commitment that you're going to cut the sugar and the grains out of your diet, send me an email. I've got my contact information there on the site as well. Send me an email. Let me know how it's going. I would love to be able to be your cheerleader and to cheer you on. And I think we can all lose this weight together, but you've got to make the commitment. All right, appreciate it, guys. We'll talk to you later. Bye.